Hello guys, welcome back. So let's start with a new topic, lac operon. Now this lac operon, first of all, let's know the name of the scientist which gave it. So it was given by Jacob and Mons. So these two scientists gave us the lac operon. This lac operon regulates transcription. This is a question of Kroc. They asked that transcription is regulated by. Then your answer is lac operon. Now making the structure or the model of the lac operon. First of all, you should know that lac operon works under two conditions. One, if lactose is present, and another, if lactose is absent. So we will know how the lac operon works if the lactose is absent. Then we will look at how the lac operon will work if lactose is present. So in absence of lactose, first we are learning about during absence of lactose. So let's make the diagram or the structure of the lac operon. Okay. So it has a promoter in the beginning. Promoter is a place from where a process will take place. Okay. The promoter, then you have a regulator gene, then you have an operator, then you have structural genes. Okay. So they are embedded somewhat like this in a genetic or a gene sequence. First, if lactose is absent, the process has started. Okay. Once the process has started, the regulator gene will carry out the process transcription. Now, transcription we have done in the previous video that it was forming of mRNA from the DNA. So, from the regulator gene, we will form an mRNA. Okay, we will form this mRNA. Now, this mRNA will go into processing, will become a mature mRNA, then it will go to translation and form a protein. Okay, it will form a protein, and this protein is called as active regulator protein. It has one more name, so write down, it is also known as repressor protein. Now the reason why it is given this name, first let's know that it was formed from the regulator gene, so the name is regulator protein. Another name for it is repressor protein. So what happens when lactose is absent, this regulator protein, it goes and binds to operator. Write down, goes and binds to operator. So what happens when RNA polymerase, suppose this is an RNA polymerase which is going towards the operator and its function is to go and tell the structural gene to carry out the transcription. Once it came to regulator gene, the RNA polymerase first came to the regulator gene, so regulator gene carried out its transcription. Now this RNA polymerase has to go to structural gene also, because these are also genes. They also have to go under transcription. But because this regulator protein comes and binds to this operator, RNA polymerase, when reaches over here, it gets stuck and it cannot go forward. If this RNA polymerase cannot go forward, so these structural genes, which are actually 3 in number, so write down their names, Z, Y, A. I'll tell you what they code for at the end. Okay, for now remember the structural genes are 3, that is Z, Y and A. So if RNA polymerase cannot reach here, the Z, Y and A, they cannot transcribe. That is, they cannot form the mRNA because RNA polymerase is absent. Why it is absent? Because this regulator protein, it came and bind to the operator. So it blocks the passage for RNA polymerase. That's why this regulator protein also has this another name, repressor protein, because it represses the function. Okay, it repress means it blocks the function of RNA polymerase. Okay, so this is the functioning of the lac operon in case if lactose is absent. But what if lactose is present? So write down and make this model once again. If lactose is present. So let's make the model once again. So you have a promoter, then you have a regulator gene, then you have an operator, then structural gene. Structural gene you have 3, that is Z, Y and A. So let's see and repeat the process once again. So from the promoter, the RNA polymerase was going to the regulator gene. Fine. So regulator gene did transcription, made the mRNA. This is mRNA. This mRNA then went into processing, did the 3 steps of processing, that was splicing, capping and tailing. became a mature mRNA. This mature mRNA then goes to translation. Here I'm not writing the processing step because you already know it, okay? So by translation, it formed a protein. That protein name is the regulator protein, or its another name is repressor protein. So now let's look at what happens if lactose is present. When lactose was absent, this regulator protein went and bind to this operator, right? So RNA polymerase would not move forward. But now if lactose is present, suppose this yellow shade is your lactose. So lactose comes and binds to this regulator protein. Okay, lactose came and bind to this regulator protein. Now if lactose binds to regulator protein, it makes it inactive. What will it do? It will make this regulator protein inactive. So this regulator protein cannot go and bind to operator. So now operator is free. If operator is free, then RNA polymerase, suppose this is the RNA polymerase, it will easily go from the operator to the structural gene. If it goes to the structural gene, this RNA polymerase, if it goes to the structural gene, what will happen? This Z will transcribe. This Y will go into transcription. A will go into transcription. All these three goes into transcription, and at the end, after translation, they will form the enzymes. The enzyme name is Z will code for beta galactosidase. The enzyme formed by Z is beta galactosidase. The enzyme formed by Y gene is permease. An enzyme formed by A is transacetylase. Okay. So these three enzymes are formed at the end after transcription and translation. So after these two processes, these enzymes are formed. Now what is the function of these enzymes? So write down, it takes lactose and breaks it into glucose and galactose. Now glucose will go into its metabolism cycle, galactose will go into its metabolism cycle, and their cycles will be studied in biochemistry in detail. Okay, so this is how lac-operon works in presence of lactose and in absence of lactose. Okay, so make both these diagrams and remember them. Okay, for summary of this, you can write down lactose binds to regulator protein, making it inactive. Therefore, operator is free and structural gene does transcription and translation and forms three enzymes. The enzyme's name I have written it above. So this was the summary for if lactose is present. And lactose is absent, you already know that this repressor protein will go and bind to operator, and therefore RNA polymerase cannot go forward. Okay, so this purple color which you're looking at, write down this is RNA polymerase. So that's it for lac-operon. Thank you.